bottoms up. What did you say temperature was, Brian, there? Or was it what it's been record?
We've had record highs here. We've had about, I don't know, 60 degree, or today was a little bit cooler, but yesterday we had like 63-degree weather, and it was very windy as well. So if there was any ice left, that is...
Oh, man. Here, too.
Blown out or long gone.
Yeah, like, it's been, like, a week ago it was warm, and then the last few days have been kind of cold, but then we got, like, 6 inches of snow, so that's the one picture I'm going to show you. With the ice, it's like insulation, and then the soft stuff is still literally slush when you like on the edges right now.
All right.
Oh, look, I got something new. Actually, it's the wife's. I took it from out of the fridge. I've never tried these. They're Caesars. I've never tried this one yet. Have you tried this?
Ooh, I have not.
Never.
Fancy.
Live chat.
I seen Brian's got was whiskey? What'd you have?
Oh, I had every time we start, I usually start, I bring a beer out, but I always start with one shot of Jack, which I have poured in my, it's poured in my favorite shot glass. It's not even that cool. It's just what
is that? Let's see.
When I went to Great.
Oh, that's so cool. Wait, I got to go full cam on you for a second. Oh. Show it again. Yeah, the king. That's so awesome.
Yeah, great.
Oh,
great
man.
Where Elvis lives, Graceland. So
that should be the thumbnail.
What are you drinking, Cody? Jason? You're actually Jason's lagging tonight. You have to reset his router. You're actually blocky right now. Brian got a new phone. He already knows. Six Strings already knows you got a new phone and internet. He's looking sharp. He already got the compliments. He did too.
Yeah.
Noticeable, easily noticeable.
Is it laggy tonight for me?
Just for you, but you said you reset your router too? You had problems?
Well, see, mine runs off of cell phone signal, my internet. I have a better one now, but some days it's, I don't know. Sometimes it's meh. Other days it's good.
Oh, as someone's hogging the Wi-Fi on the Netflix.
It used to be more days of bad. Yeah, well, it's normally doesn't phase anything, but I guess tonight the bandwidth isn't too high, so it's
well, it's okay. Brian's good. He's picking up the slack now. It's just you. Man, that stuff looks freaking insanely dark. That drink. Now I can see it better now with your quality.
Looking mighty sharp there, brother.
I'm drinking the same thing.
The Fitzgerald.
Yeah, I didn't finish it I didn't finish a 6-pack from last week, so I'm still drinking this. I'm not that heavy of a drinker.
That's nice.
You ever had a chestnut ale?
Chestnut ale?
No.
Never had that.
Yeah.
It's too blocky. I can't see Jason's.
Actually, pretty good. It kind of tastes like a chocolate beer.
Oh, it's like a dark. Oh, okay. I'm not so much for the darker ones for me personally. Ale. They're okay.
Well, I would be down for that because I like the really dark stouts with hints of chocolate stouts and.
Yeah, you like a big old IPA fan then too, hey?
It's very dark.
Yeah, well, I like darks like stouts and porters, but I don't like the big heavy IPAs. I actually don't. I don't like the hops.
Oh.
So I rarely drink those.
I switched over our screen. I put a bunch of new my latest fish cam footage together. I got some of the old stuff from last week, but then I got some newer stuff when we were in the river. But the other stuff in the river is kind of dirty because that flow was so freaking fast. I'll let that play for a second while we talk then.
Got a big old jumbo?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll get yours ready to show, hey? You sent me those pictures. I got to save them.
Oh, look at that thing. You know what's funny about the one I caught? I know you're going to show it in a minute, but the one I caught, I didn't realize when I was looking at the camera how big he was because he came from behind the camera. He actually even bumped it. And so I just thought it was, not a small one, but a regular sized fish, very close to the camera, just looking big,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because how close it was. So pulled that thing up through the hole. I was freaking out.
Yanked it up. You need a bigger hole. What's your auger you use? Is it an 8 or a 6 for?
Well, usually if I'm filming and I'm in the tent, I'll bring my 8-inch out. I do have a 5-inch if I'm hole hopping around a lot, but I was using the 8-inch there. So no problem.
5 isn't that common, is it? Usually I hear 6, but what brand did you? I think we went over this. What brand is your 5 or what did you say it was?
Strike Man. I think it's a laser, whatever they call that thing. It's the black one. So.
Oh, It's a 5? Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know those were 5s. I thought they were all like standard 6s.
Yeah, I got it long time ago, and I don't know. I'm sure they still make that brand in a 5,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I really like it. At first I was like, man, this is too small. Like after fishing with for a little bit, but if I'm only going for perfectly fine.
Yeah, no kidding, hey? So
So
there's
the
a...
one problem I do have with the 5, and I'm sure you guys would really have it if you use the 5 up there, is the hole is so small. Well, if you're outside, it'll ice quick.
Yeah, that's true. I always sometimes use, those EVA foam ones if I have like a tip up outside or something. Those work pretty good, and they're just cheap. So you just cut a hole in the center and whatever
Right.
else. Surprisingly, how well they work. It just keeps the wind off it.
Yeah,
What have you been doing then, Jace? You were fishing last few days, or
they
what?
work pretty good. No, I never fished last. I haven't fished for 2 weeks now.
Oh wow, poor you. Probably biting
Yeah,
like
well,
crazy, and you're out there pounding nails, fixing and framing.
Yeah, well, I was working on some stuff to set up against this wall here for for putting all my gear and stuff on.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I've
Your
been up
voice
to.
is a little quieter. Is your mic down a little bit too?
Can you hear me now?
A little better, yes. Maybe your gain was turned down a little bit.
Yeah, it might have been. Yeah. But no, that's kind of what I've been up to. I was gonna get out. I might get out tomorrow for a little bit, but it's supposed to be like 2 or 3 degrees. But
Yeah.
my buddies were out trying to catch whitefish today.
Oh, how'd they make out?
They caught a couple. Apparently, they were bringing them in, but the whitefish on Wabaman are like next level hard on
Are
how
they?
to catch. Oh my god, they had like 20 fish around them, man, and none of them would bite.
Oh, are they still all like in the water column the entire winter? Like I don't fish them. I don't know if they're always up high or
Yeah,
what.
so whitefish, they like to hang like mid to like sometimes they'll be like 3 feet below the ice in 20 feet of water.
Wonder why? That's where they're cruising for bugs or what?
Yeah,
Just the way they like it,
yeah.
or is it
They're
temperature?
usually cruising for bugs, chironomids, stuff like that, right? So, like, especially if you don't have too much snow on the ice,
Right.
they
Oh, it'd be hard catching them
they
then.
they will come up.
I'm so glad you just said
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Before I forget, I seen a TikTok today. This one guy had a clam, those drones that go underwater. He went down, they said like 40 or 50 feet, I forget. And he said on the way coming up, it was an overcast day. There was 6 inches of snow on the ice. And they said they could still see the people, like the silhouettes of them walking on the ice. Like they could still make out the people. So fish probably can see a lot
Really?
easier than you think. Yeah, I was sending that TikTok. I saved it. But yeah, so he
That
said
is
about halfway
cool.
up. So about 25 feet when they're coming back up. Yeah, overcast day, 6 inches of snow. And they could still see like the silhouettes, like where the people were.
I mean, that makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
it's white, the sun's hitting it. It's
But even on an overcast day, I'm kind of surprised, but it's good knowledge to know because
that is super cool.
yeah, Jay Siemens. Well, he had that one video. He had that underwater drone. I don't know which one they were using. He didn't show the
Yeah.
footage in the video though, which kind of sucked.
Yeah,
But that's
we're gonna
crazy.
use this. Don't worry, we're not gonna show you the footage though.
Well, yeah, no kidding. Yeah, they said they were fishing a bunch of crappies. There's like 50 or some crappies or whatever. They went down to the bottom to check them out and everything.
Crappie are pretty smart. Usually a little
Apparently, yeah,
higher.
yeah. I don't get to fish them. I don't really know, but yeah, it's cool though.
Now, because fish the ice and everything, I was just thinking about this the other day. My shelter, it's black inside, and the only thing I hate about as a YouTuber, I don't have a lot of my shots aren't as good. I wish I had a light gray, but with that dark inside, you think if fish can see through the ice that well, do you think better to have a dark?
Maybe then, yeah. Plus, your
I mean,
camera would work better too for seeing the screen too. It's darker the better.
Right, that's true. But I mean, as far I've watched a lot of other YouTubers and stuff, and you guys with the light gray, it's just your footage looks so much better
With the what? Sorry.
when you have that light gray barrier on that.
Oh, maybe. I guess
Yeah,
it depends what kind of
it
lens though.
it
But you're
does
still using a
help big
GoPro.
time.
You said right?
Right. Well, it just looks so much brighter. Any lights or anything. Whereas mine, I till about like 9 in the morning.
Right. If you had a camera though with a like an aperture lens of like 1.8 or something like that or 2, it'd be brighter though for sure. Because if you're using the GoPros suck at lighting, hey Jason, they're just
Well,
not that.
50 mil.
That's all I got is GoPro. So
For what?
Yeah, just low lighting for
GoPros?
GoPros. They've never been that
Yeah.
good.
No, they've never been that. The newer ones are a lot better. The ones with the 1-inch sensor are a lot better.
Like what's that? Is that a 10 and up or what's that in now? I'm still rocking the 7.
I think that's the 10, 11, and I think 12 has them. Has a 1-inch sensor, and the Insta360 has 1-inch sensors too. Which
Okay,
is a
that's
lot
better then.
for,
That's the only thing I
Yeah.
don't like. That for that exact reason, Brian. When I'm in my tent, I try to use my camera for sure if I can, just for the lighting. For that reason too.
Mhm.
But nothing you can do about it though.
Yeah,
Other
your
than that, they're
phone
great.
too. I use my phone and like sometimes I'll use my phone more in the tent, especially when it gets low light,
That's a good idea.
because your phone has the 1.5 aperture on it, right?
right.
So it has such a better like low light ability than your camera will even so.
Yeah.
Like at least our cameras anyway, not unless we go into like a Sony R7 or you go
Yeah.
up to like a Sony or like the Canon R7 or go Sony A7 or something like that, right?
That
Like
yeah, that's the next thing I want to do is upgrade my camera to something a little bit better. I want at least 4K and 120 at least to
Yeah.
start with now because I got the M50. What's up, Northern Girl? Hates to ask, folks. The Michigan. Yeah. What was
Love
that
my
one?
phone.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I said everybody's love like it.
Yeah.
I
What
don't
was
know
the
how-
one
Yeah,
we were
man,
looking
it's
at?
way better. Like
It might have been out there for a minute. I didn't see it, but
Like you got Jess beside you. I love that. Do you want any like little custom ones on your little names? Because I can make it. I forget the resolution for the ones beside your member names, but you can pick something. But it's not that clear. But whatever.
I'm sure you might have other ones, but I love the Just one so much that I'll never switch off of it. Like
No, for you though. If you send me, I can do like get that perch or something. You need like a small single object though. I just put your face in it. That'd be awesome.
I love for a minute there.
Yeah.
yeah, so
Oh, now you're
But,
coming in clear. You're good now. I can see your new backdrop now.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he's good. We're all good. Oh, that is actually very nice. Like when you did the one video where you're showing all your rods off and everything like that, I was pretty impressed with that background you made.
Yeah, I'm working on more to it, but it's kind of for the studio, but it's also kind of to store my gear cuz like back here is where like all my gear is. And it's just placed there for now, so but it'll be cool. I got an idea for the whole studio, make it all decent and do more fly tying stuff and
Yeah, that's
just
nice,
stuff
hey?
if I want to get something out for like like say if I can't get my video finished the way I want to get it finished, I can just quickly go put something together, pop it out there, right?
Yeah.
Try and
Ooh.
stay consistent. That's my goal this year is to
It's
attempt to
hard though when
stay-
you're doing other things as well though.
Yeah, I'm also working on starting a guiding company. Plus,
Yeah, they'd be busy for sure. Holy
I
man.
have like fly fishing lessons coming up. I have all sorts of stuff coming up this year, and I'm actually prepping to be at the Boat and Sportsman show this year.
Oh, really? That'd be all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'll swap screens. Brian,
Should be
tell us
cool.
about this
I'm gonna
tank.
be there.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. You keep going. I'm just gonna switch the screen.
Yeah.
Oh my god, where are we at? There we go. How big was that thing then? You said like 12, 13? The big old pot
one-
belly? I switched
the
to your
one-
fish.
Perch.
Oh, look, nice. That was the official measurement when I took the top was 13 and an 8.
That's a healthy looking pike.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thir-
no doubt.
Yeah, 13 and 1/8 of an inch, and then the weight was 1.275 pounds. and I'm currently sitting third for the competition. There's a
Is it
money
still open? Or how does this competition go?
competition goes until I think March 10th. I want to say March 10th or something like that.
Oh,
So I'm currently sitting at. It's not going to be that much money. It's the top three payout, and it's like a 60-30-10 payout
okay.
percentage. And I think only maybe 150 people enter this thing. It's a $10 entry fee. So I'll probably basically money back if I get third.
Okay.
But
So
it's more of a bragging right.
Oh yeah, what's the guy in first then? What's he got?
I didn't see the exact.
Look at that mean mug.
I wait. I know it was a 14, and I think it was.
Brian's got 3 personalities in his pictures. I was gonna say that. There's the casual, it's like, get the hell out of my way. I'm coming for that money. Then he's pretty happy. This is between the other two.
The get the hell out of the way was at the launch. At the launch, walked on.
Everyone's staring you down, trying to ask you where you got the fish.
I was thinking about putting the background in the photo, like at the launch. They could tell where I was at. I was thinking about maybe putting that on my thumbnail because that makes maybe more people click on it. Could help locals.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Fairhaven. I'm going to click on that. But then I decided just to make my thumbnail underwater stuff because that's really good right now. So
you usually should do for a thumbnail, put the exact coordinates on it on your thing. Longitude, latitude, Brian. We need to know this. We need to go to your fishing hole right now.
Coordinates, please.
Yeah.
When I was taking that photo, some old timer was walking on the ice right after that. Like I stopped doing this hardcore photo stuff, and then I talked to the old guy forever.
Yeah.
But I had the big fish, tell you what, but those old timers, they know what they're doing because, I'm holding up my one nice fish I caught, and then one dude walks off with like 10-inch perch. And I'm like, man, I got.
What did you catch it on? What did you use? Was these little slab grabber or not? Yeah, is that what you call them? Slab grabber?
Yeah, it was a slab grabber with a chartreuse bead, and this is not the exact, but this is the exact length. And it was like, this is the diamond top. The other one was just like this, but it was a fan top, more of like a
okay,
instead of a diamond, like straight line on the top, and it was a chartreuse.
What size is that? Is that like 3/8 or how heavy is that? It's hard to tell from that picture.
I don't know the weight on it, but it's made out of, and it's 1.5 long. It's not a very big spoon.
Oh, okay. Those are neat. I've never used those before.
Yeah, I shouldn't even really have my lose my mind. What do you call this thing? Keeps the line from twisting. Oh my god.
Swivel.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I should have that swivel. I should have that swivel maybe 2 feet up on the line, but I don't.
Whatever, it worked. Apparently, you got it.
It worked. So.
Were you using floral then for your leader, or what? Or is it just
on that rod? I have floral the whole way.
Oh, do you? Nice.
Yep.
That's cool.
Usually I use like 3-pound floral on that rod. Actually, I was going to use that more of like a bass rod.
Yeah.
I strung, and I actually put a line on that. But it doesn't really matter with spoons. It doesn't matter too much what the line is like. Now, if I'm small tungsten, obviously you want like 2-3 pound test on it. Something that doesn't really matter.
Yeah, yeah. Everything outdoors. Have you been fishing the northern Saskatchewan? No, I don't go that far. I go southern Saskatchewan where I fish in the river. I'm not up by Saskatoon.
Right?
What's that?
We're gonna go for lake trout though, right?
Oh yeah, and then we're gonna go to Cascade, get some big perch, man. 2 pound plus. I want to get. That's purely common. I just want to get one of those. So that'd be awesome. My lighting on my camera's messed. There it goes. I don't have it on. I have it on auto, not manual. It's kind of annoying sometimes. Going to bed. I'll be listening later. Later, Northern Girl.
Later.
She's the best at supporting channels. I mean, I've only known her for like 2 weeks now since since the last live. But she's very supportive. I appreciate
That's good. Yeah, nice.
She's got some pretty cool, and she got some more.
Do you see the video with the big thing with the big tires? I forget what they're called.
It was on.
Sherpas?
A lot of like.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Aren't they Sherpas?
Is that what they're called? The huge, like ones meant for going through ice and water and everything.
Yeah, they float.
Yeah, freaking cool. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I did get it right.
Sherpa.
Sherpa.
Ah, okay, cool.
I'd like to get one, but those things are the maintenance on those things are insane. Apparently, they break
Oh, really?
down all the time. Yeah,
I believe it. And I
apparently.
bet it's hard
But
to get
they're
parts and everything.
when
Yeah.
they're working.
I
Yeah,
have to switch
probably.
over the screen again just to show that this is freaking. Oh my god, I got my things going on. Yeah. Those things are freaking sweet.
Every spring walleye.
Oh, look at the paint job on this one. I've seen a bunch of just on TikTok and stuff too, just plowing through ice and water. And
We're delayed too.
oh, are you?
Did you
About
switch to the
5
screen?
seconds or so?
Yeah.
I'm seeing it.
It's a little more than 5.
Or maybe that's.
I'm still looking at fish jigging.
Brian, did you see the screen yet?
Of course, I'm
He's got high speed. He's faster than I am right now. He's ahead in
He
time.
sees it before you see it.
moving at
He knows before I click, he's already on the page with his fast internet now.
yeah, 88 miles per hour. I'm in the future. I see what's
Yeah,
happening and hits it.
that's cool. I'd like to go for a ride in those things.
Those
Kinda.
little things are. I mean, they don't look exactly like it, but for some reason, it remind me. Did I talk about that Argo going through the ice in our location? The
Okay.
Argo. So somebody was driving around on like in an Argo machine, like a 6-wheeled.
Oh
little-
yeah, the Argo ones, those are
Argos
cool
are
too.
sick.
So this guy went out. Oh, they float, but he went through the ice and couldn't get out, and then they had to have 2 airboats come hit the guy.
Yeah, I mean you're still gonna float, but have fun getting it out. You have to get one of those brace systems to pull lift the front and then
Yeah.
pull it out. There's no way you're gonna drag it out through the ice.
So, I mean, we have no ice now, but when we did have a little bit of ice left, they had to have 2 airboats go out and get this guy.
Crazy that you guys got
up.
no ice.
Yeah, they broke
Oh.
up all.
It's a
They
sad
broke up
day for
all-
them, Jason. We should say a prayer for Brian and not having any ice. Please bring back the ice. I want to go ice fishing. There's one in Blackstrap. Freaking, is there really? Oh, that's awesome. Wonder who has that. I'd go watch
How
that
much-
thing go out nice.
How much ice do you have, Cody?
It's still roughly the same. Like there's still 14, 15 inches on the ones that were there before. And I haven't been to the river in a while, but it's probably still 18, 19. But this brings up my one picture I want to show you. This was a few days ago. The edges, though,
We're-
with the snow being on it, with the insulation. Holy.
We're well over 20. We're
Yeah?
almost at 2 feet. Yeah,
Ugh.
2 feet of ice roughly.
I forgot how much further you guys apart. Were you at, Jason? I always forget. I'm sorry. I know.
I'm in Alberta. I'm central North Alberta. Like
Okay.
Edmonton area. So
20
Gotcha.
inches strap still. This
we're
was
in-
getting
we're
on
in
just
right in the ice belt.
the edges. Oh, yeah, I guess you're delayed still behind me. But, like, there's
I mean-
still 14, 15 inches out. The edges are still, like, drivable, but it's just the snow and the being insulating the ice. And the warm weather we had, like, a few, 5 days ago, nothing, like, froze at all. And it was minus 6 or 7 the last few days before this. But just really, really bad on the edges.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that. I would
Yeah, that's crazy.
drive on that.
Yeah, well, I
It's
see. I
funny.
drove out to there, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have a really hard time getting off. So it took me about 4 tries getting off right there, because I didn't want to, turn around in that rough shit or the slushy stuff more than anything. There's still enough ice, but I'm like, and it was gonna get warmer that day, so I was gonna have a harder time getting out. So I just kind of got back on the shore or whatever. But still, yeah, sketchy, man. And speaking of this, I wanted to show a bunch of pictures I found on Facebook, but I don't want to use like claims and shit using other people's pictures. But man, even like Red Lake. In a bunch of places there's so many people with quads and Argos. I've seen ice shacks and everything just stuck in the ice and falling through and half through.
Calling Lake north of us, and I mean we have most of our lakes, like in my area, have like 20 plus inches of ice. And Calling Lake, it has like there's I think there was 2 people who went through in their vehicles.
Man, that's scary.
Right. I mean, it's probably like a hot spring. It's probably like a spring area, most likely. But
Yeah.
I mean, like that's like right now with the inconsistent temps, like man,
Cool.
you really got to watch what you're doing, and
Yeah.
obviously, like really don't stray off the trail too much. Like,
No, go where
unless
someone else's
it's
tracks were
ice.
at least. Speaking when you
Yeah.
said springs, I'm pretty sure I found a spring in this other little lake I was at like 4 days ago. I have to show you.
Yeah.
I have to go over my short for a second. I'll turn the volume down because it's kind of loud and obnoxiously annoying. Hang on, I gotta focus on it. Fucking thing. Okay, there's like 12 or 14 inches right there. And then, I don't know if you
Yeah.
can hear me, I'm talking, but then right on the edge,
Yeah.
right there is
Oh, yeah.
like 2-3 inches of ice
Yeah.
and like caved in a little bit all around it.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely a spring.
Yeah. Oh
Oh
god,
yeah.
stop focusing on me. Stop focusing on my. Everything's backwards.
Move your head.
I just seen it anyways. Yeah, it's freaking some of those places. I didn't know there was a spring in that lake until I seen that. I'm like, I wonder what's going on there.
The ice.
Yeah, that's
Blue
crazy.
blackstrap ice. Sketchy. Yeah, it is, man. Like it's such a weird year. Like it's not
Yeah,
like
and all of you guys like
unless you
southern.
really know, like it's I won't even go on with my truck until like, probably I'm like 18.
I
Because
like
then I know
19
at
with my
least
truck. You have a half? Is yours a half ton? At
well,
least,
yeah, but
yeah.
like at least but yeah, I got a half ton. But the reason I like 18 is so even though in those spots where the ice is thinner, you're still sitting at 14 to 16 inches of ice, right?
Exactly. Just because you find
In
a
most
thick
places.
spot.
So like you're covering your ass. And
Oh yeah,
yeah,
you never
it's
know,
yeah, I don't know. It's crazy.
and you get no insurance. If your
I mean,
truck
who
goes
who the
through.
hell wants to lose a 60 or a 70 to $90,000 vehicle through the ice?
Yeah, people that
Does,
don't want to walk
does
on
it,
the ice.
will insurance even cover if you go to the ice? Or they call that net?
Oh, you cut out for a second.
Say
I
that
said,
again, Brian.
will insurance even cover that if you go through, or would they consider that negligent?
I don't think they will. No.
All right.
Why were you
I
on?
don't
Because
think they do.
let's say if they were going to cover the insurance, do you know how many claims there would be of the people that don't want their vehicles? I don't know what happened. Someone stole it, went on the ice. They went through the ice. So there'd be a lot of insurance claims, I think. It's just like motorcycles, another example. You can't put like theft insurance on motorcycles, I think. There's something like that. There's some kind of no, not theft. It's like damage or something. There's something you can't
Later
get. It's super
conquest.
hard. Hey, Luke. Luke,
I didn't.
I feel like going to bed. Try to hook up on the next one. It's okay. At least I got your text or whatever then.
Yeah, it's
Stopped in though.
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, and it's just all over. Holy man, like you said, we're getting like half the ice time this year. It seems like with everything.
Yeah, our ice season is still pretty solid. Yeah, get it, solid. Sorry.
Brian's isn't coming back. Sorry.
Yeah.
You know what? There's a like a cold snap coming in, or an Arctic. What do you call it? The Arctic. I can't remember. Arctic blast
Polar
or whatever.
vortex.
Our polar vortex coming in. So we might get another up. I'm really hoping we do because I want to get out. I didn't put away my stuff yet. I still got it in my car.
Yeah, ready to go at first
Not
ice
giving up
again.
yet.
Ready
It's not-
to go at
Stick
second
some
ice.
little
God.
noodles around it and get inside and just fish in it in your sled.
Yeah, that would work
I
too.
still let all that stuff. I didn't get my kid. This was the year I wanted to finally get my kids on the ice, right? And then we just had lousy. Take my kids on, 3 of ice. It's stupid.
Yeah,
So-
it sucks.
So and like there were some good. We had a little bit of good ice for a minute there, where it was like 6, 8 inches, whatever. But that it was like days they were in school. I couldn't take them out of school to go ice fishing.
Yeah,
And then
you can. You actually can.
what? Yeah.
What are they gonna miss? It's just a day. Take a sick day. Take a fun day. Go fishing. Get them out of school.
It's
I'm on board.
outdoor education.
Yeah, it is. It's probably funner to sit in the classroom listening to stuff that's bullshit half the time.
Right.
Oh, so much of that.
There are 17 years. Yeah.
Just okay with your wife before, or actually, it's easier to ask for forgiveness than for permission. So just go
Yeah.
do it. Go do it.
Definitely.
I got to get them little ice cleats or something like that. Go out. Or I could just drag them out my jet sled.
I got lost in ice cleats this year. Well, not actual cleats. They're like single ones you can wrap around the front of the shoes or whatever. So then they
Right,
can stand.
yeah.
They're like for little kid shoes or whatever. So I got those.
Even I don't
usually
yak
go ahead.
track. That's all I wear. Just like they look like little springs on them. I don't know if you ever seen yak tracks.
Yak
They
tracks.
just go around the middle of your boot, basically.
Is that
Yak
with the
tracks-
metal? Like the metal chains?
They look like little. Yeah, they look like a little chain. My
Okay.
wife got them from. She got me running. Like 8 years ago. I never wore them, and I'm like, oh, these will be great on the ice. I did ice fish, and they're really good.
Nice. I know which one you're talking about. I see him in Canadian Tire.
Yeah, it's like tracks with on the end of it. So man, look at
Nice.
these fat perch screen. Holy crap!
I started using this black and white one the other, actually about a week ago. It seemed to work pretty good. That day, anyways. It could be completely different next time I go there. What do you use? Oh, yeah.
I got to go almost out to Lake Simcoe to see fish like that all the time.
Oh,
Which I don't know if you ever heard of Simcoe. It's just a really great lake.
well, where did you get that fat perch? That was Lake St. Clair, wasn't it?
Right. But that's,
Where about?
not
Tell me. Coordinates.
Fairhaven.
Tell me where it is. Just DM me the address. I'll meet you there. I'll bring the mealworms.
Lucas put a video out. My buddy Lucas, who just went to bed apparently, he put a video out, and I was out with him. I fished the exact same hole. I found it. You know, I'm like, that's
the exact same hole. Oh, so he gives you addresses, but you won't give me addresses.
I drop you a pin right now.
Nah, it's joking.
Get fish like mine every other time you drop your lure down over there.
I seen his video when he was doing his live. I've never seen a blue perch before. That's freaking pretty.
I never have either. Not a perch. I've caught little dinks that might have been blue.
Oh,
but I'm not. I've never had one that was like,
they're pretty.
7-8 inches up in blue. I've never seen one. I know they, but I've never caught one myself. So
they're not very common there, then. Hey, obviously, or what?
No. Have you ever caught one?
No, I didn't. I don't even think that's a thing. We have yellow perch here. That the only ones I know of. Have you seen those, Jason?
I've been. Sorry.
There's no blue perch around here that I know of. There's blue walleye in Ontario.
I've seen some. Yeah, I've seen some on Facebook. Man, those are nice looking fish too.
Now, is that technically a species, or is it just like a variant of yellow perch?
I don't know. Probably a variant, isn't it? I don't know.
It's probably like a variant.
It's something to do with the water, or
it's the milk they drink when they're babies. It's what they drink. It's the food. Yeah. This walleye was weird. I did my best. I did a bunch. I like fishing without bait if I can, as much as I can at the start. It's kind of funner, actually. But if they're not going to commit, you don't really get them at all. If they don't like coming in on the strike, as soon as they start looking at it and smelling it, it's like, nope. Then try and get something else.
One thing I figured out, I think you need to have a dead stick in the water, because the other day, pushing out a lure, I didn't have a dead stick in the water. The whole school just left. I mean, like, they were cool. They weren't biting the color bead I was using. I wanted to switch the color. I didn't have a dead stick in the water, and they all just took off. By the time I got back down in the water, they were gone, So I think it's always good to have some in the water, which I did not.
Yeah, they're hard to catch some days. Some days they won't bite at all.
A dead stick right beside me.
Yeah, I think you need to.
Well, at least if you call them in on one, they might maybe look at the other one, if anything.
Right.
What else do you use for perch then?
Or with the perch, it's a little.
I was gonna say, one thing I wanted to ask you guys, that sometimes I notice when I'm going out, maybe you guys don't, maybe you go in areas where there's not a lot of people, is how close is too close on the ice?
If I can see you, you're too close.
Because I'm usually the first guy.
I see Jason, guy here. Yeah.
I'm usually the first guy on the ice. If I am going out, I usually go out way too early, especially when I got the.
What's the best time to go to? You get your own spot before somebody else gets there. That's the best thing.
I like to get on my stuff, especially with all the cameras and the goofiness of YouTube. I like everything. It seems like every time I go out there, the first or second guy out there, like St. Clair, it's freaking huge, and they end up like 20 yards away from me. Like, what the hell? Like,
yeah, that happens a lot. That's like everyone thinks there's fish there, obviously, so they just go. They think it's easier, probably. You should bring up a fake hut and put it somewhere, and then you go somewhere else. And cover, you have to get a white one and get a red one. You put the red one up where you want people to go, and then you go with the white one somewhere else.
Like I'm
And
not
just
being,
record
And play some
record,
porno
like-
music in it. It's just really weird ass shit. So then they'll never come near it. Oh god. Get like the Chupapi guy on TikTok. Mama Chupapi. That guy or whatever. Just play dumb shit.
oh my god.
Oh god.
When the last
Tear
time-
my eyes.
I was getting ready to get set up. This guy set up like 20 yards away. So I purposely waited till he got his stuff set up. And then I went another quarter mile out. I'm like, geez.
Oh, people. Yeah. I haven't had
What you do is when you hear him in that moment, you got to be like, man, there's no fucking fish here. I'm moving.
Yep. Yep. Yeah.
Uh.
I don't know. So I haven't really had too many people get that close, really. Cut out over the years, I guess. Not too bad, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I never see anybody at all in your videos. Must be kind of out where people, you know.
Yeah. Sometimes there is. I always try to have my camera, though, where it's not facing other people, because I don't know. Who wants to get them in it, too? And it looks better, I think, other than having, like, a Sim City behind you in shots, but...
Sim City.
Yeah. Everyone's showing up.
There's when I went out over the holidays, when I went out night fishing for burbot, I went out late in the afternoon, and there's this one spot on Wob that people figured out that there's like big burbot there, right? And
Yeah.
there's a lot of them too. And they got on, man, and I shit you not, there was like 60 freaking holes in like
Oh, God, they were prospecting, man.
half a kilometer tops.
God.
Oh man.
Then they'll be hooked
and
for so much, too. Then it's hard to catch them.
brutal, like it's
Mm-hmm. And that's the other reason, too, I like to go
Well,
off by
but
myself, too.
That's what when I go out. Yeah, I'll peace out. Like if everyone's fishing here, I'm going all the way over there, and normally I'll have lots of success because all that pressure pushes the fish away anyway.
Exactly. It makes it beneficial, too, if you go a little ways away from them.
It does.
I agree.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've had so many TikToks of doing that, or that too. Guys like, how close is too close? And guys roll up right beside his tent and drill in right beside it just for a joke or whatever, but it's so funny. And this one guy's looking at him on the
I'll
flasher,
come
pulls
out.
out his auger, drills right beside his flasher, and drops a line.
I think the one was it was like literally right outside the tent. But like, what the hell? I think that was set up, but it was still hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, man. The best is, though, too, this has happened quite a bit, probably to you guys, too, when you're on the ice with your vehicle. Some guys want to roll up and say hello, and they park right beside you. It's like, oh, God, dude, just drive a little ways back from me or something. A little too tight. Too much weight in one spot. Oh, and another thing, speaking of ice, this was probably, like, a week ago last time I was out on the one little lake. After it was warm, there's water all over the top. Where my truck was sitting, within, like, probably, I don't know, half an hour, you could see a pool accumulating more under the truck. And then I could look at the cracks and you could see the water just like slowly moving and moving and moving. I'm like, geez. But it was still like thick enough. But just the temperature, the ice and everything, spreading the cracks a little bit of the truck there.
Yeah.
I was like, this is kind of too sketchy, but a lot of sketch actually. Oh, and then another thing too, the holes I was drilling, by the time I left, the water was probably a centimeter or centimeter and a half above the hole. So everything's moving quite a bit.
Oh yeah.
Now,
I don't know.
we got
I know when ices separate,
Well,
they kind of
thing
move
is,
a little
like,
bit.
with all this warm weather.
Go
With
ahead.
all this warm weather too, the first part that's going to start to thin out is the shore,
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
right? It's the shore. Yeah, and it does it well before the middle of the ice is. You could have like 14 inches out in the middle, and you could have like real like 6 inches in shore.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty much exactly that picture with my tires there with the going on the ice. Hey, squirrel, you made her. Are you on your coffee break? He's at work. He said. Squirrel's at Magna Fishing. Hi, Michigan Fisherman.
He's at work.
I think a
talking
night
about-
shift maybe or something.
Now you're talking about that shoreline. So the day I got the real big one, I left a little bit earlier than I wanted to. I measured that fish, and then I went out to a different spot out in front of Metro Beach where I live. And there were 2 guys on the ice. I walk out to where, and I'm looking at the shoreline, and there's almost nowhere to get on. You'd almost see waders get on.
Yeah.
And I'm looking, I'm like, where is this ice connecting to the shoreline? I'm like,
Oh god.
I go, it's almost not. I mean, it looked like a half a mile this way, a half a mile that way. And I'm thinking, am I going on this? I'm not going on this ice. This is ridiculous. And I had a wind at my back.
Yeah.
So and like a half an hour later, that ice broke off, and people had to be rescued off of that flow, off of that ice that went. So
Man, what a bad feeling. Oh god.
yeah, I made a pretty good choice on that one, but
Oh yeah.
because out I'm getting a helicopter ride back or an airboat ride or something like that. So
Man. Yeah, that's freaking, that'd be insanely scary if the whole chunk breaks off and you go off. Oh my god. And then you had a cell service or something.
yeah, like where does this ice connect? Not. So
Oh man. Yeah. Guys are saying there's an 8-inch hole would turn into a 16 to 20-inch hole by the afternoon with the high temps and the water coming out of the hole. Yeah, it's kind of what happened. Mine didn't get any bigger, but I mean, it's, yeah, the water's coming up. But yeah, holy man. That's nuts. Not a good feeling. And it was a couple years ago, I think after like it was getting warm, like late ice. I think what happened was that the ice was separating in a couple different parts because it was lifting up between the 2 layers, and there was a previous hole, and it was literally like a toilet. It was just sucking down water. Like you could hear it. It was like funneling down. So it must have been separating, I think, hey?
right.
Yeah.
That was kind of really freaky looking at that too. It was like, whew. Lots of bad things can happen.
Where's that Jay? Where's he fish out of? Do you guys know? I see him all the time in here.
Who's that? Jay Seaman? What? Jay Seaman?
No,
who?
Jay who on the chat?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. Is it? Oh, from Blackstrap. Oh, he's close. Or you're on Saskatoon. I think it was what it was. Or
I think it was Saskatoon.
yeah, because he's talking about Blackstrap. Yeah, that's where it'd be. My memory's pretty poor. Yeah.
Saskatoon.
Oh, Jade.
Jade Dalou.
Okay, I got you now, Jay. Names all different screen names here on YouTube. What else did you want to... there was one more thing you said, Jay or Brian. A couple things. You wanted to talk about.
For me, it was like the depression of the ice being gone, you know, like just awful, man.
Yeah, because you didn't go out that much. Really, you didn't have that much time.
I got this nice camera. I wanted to get some cool underwater shots. It's like, here's 4 days to go ice fishing. Like, thanks, you know, nothing.
Yeah.
I guess you can still use it, I guess, in the open water, but what was that? Jason cut out.
I'm pretty like I'm still enjoying the ice season, but I kind of I don't know.
He's gonna say fly fishing.
Mind getting out fly fishing.
He's gonna say fly fishing. You can still bring your fly rod.
There's a river 2 hours south of me. I could, yeah. There's a river 2 hours south of me that's it's a spring fed river, and it doesn't freeze over.
There you go.
And I might go on
go scratch that itch
like
and go
or something like that.
Oh,
yeah. Actually, I can, like, literally 5 minutes from my house. There's cooling ponds, and the first half of it doesn't freeze, and you can fly fish it.
Oh, geez,
for big pike. Yeah,
Brian's still fly fishing the bow.
Like, yeah,
be pretty cold in the waders, I bet. Even in summertime, there, jeepers. When we were in Jasper a few years ago.
Bad.
Oh, I'm not used to maybe thanks.
I don't find it bad. But
do you have insulated waders?
I'm also crazy. No, I just have like thermals I put on.
Just regular ones? Yeah. The one, I forget what ones I got. Something fan or something. They're really good. They were like ones on.
Brian, I'm coming down. We're gonna go fly fishing.
Here, I'd rather come fly fishing there. It's a little better, I think. But yeah, it'd be fun though.
Yeah, no, definitely. I was thinking about maybe getting out on the
Neoprene
bow
waders.
this year.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You've done that a few times. Hey, just float down and do your fly fishing.
Yeah.
When do you get your new unit? Your little what's it called? That raft that you're getting again? What type is it called?
And NRS. I think it's the 120. The Slipstream. Slipstream NRS 120.
Okay, I'm gonna swap screens. You have to show me again because this thing's really cool, Brian. If you haven't seen it, you have to see it.
Yeah, I'm so stoked.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
putting the down payment on it next month, or
What-
sometime
it's-
this month if it comes in.
Is
What
this it right here?
like drift boat or something?
This thing.
Yeah, drift boat. It's a raft, so it's because I do I mean I do some big rivers, but I do a lot of what's the term I'm looking for right now? My brain's just
Whitewater Rapids.
no
Rapids.
oh, I can't,
Whitewater.
I can't-
Rapids that are white. Fast water.
No,
This is it though, hey? This Slipstream 120 fishing raft package.
I can't see it on the thing yet.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
there we are. Yep, that's it.
Cool. So it's a 3-seater then, hey, and you get the holy shit handles. That's awesome, man.
Well, that's can you stand, right? So those are for your legs.
Oh, so you don't get toppled over, then you kind of bounce between them.
Yeah,
They could be holy shit handles too. Why couldn't they be,
definitely
Jason?
can be. But usually, if they're holy shit handles, you're sitting. Yeah.
That's cool. That'd be super. So what's the material made out of, like Kevlar? Because you're gonna be hitting some rocks, hey?
No, it's I don't know. It's like PVC.
Is it?
Plastic?
Well,
stuff,
clearly it's
I guess,
strong,
like,
man.
Like it basically what whitewater rafts are made out of. I mean, NRS is like one of the leading competitors when it comes to whitewater rafts. right?
Okay. Because man, you see these
So
guys in
they
these
basically
videos.
made a model for
Yeah.
yeah, it's a little more like this thing will bounce off rocks, no problem.
Well,
And
they
it's got
gotta be
chambers
strong,
in it
hey?
and everything, so you don't have to.
Yeah. Like the
yeah,
videos, they
they're strong.
freaking drag them over rocks
Yeah.
and everything and just kind of hit stuff in the water, and clearly they don't pop.
Yeah,
Super
yeah.
fun.
Well, I mean, it's really good for like this one can handle like bigger water, but can also handle like smaller streams and stuff like that, which is
Oh, okay. So is
some
it
of the ones that I'll be doing.
Is it classified as a 3-person one then? Is
Yeah, it's a 3-person. Yeah.
that what it's called? Okay. Yeah. That'd be fun to have something like that. So do you just the metal breaks down like the bar that goes around it? Then hey, it just kind of like in 3 pieces. So you can transport it in your truck.
Honestly, once I set it up, it'll stay out like that all year.
Okay.
And then I'll break it down in the fall, but all year it'll stay like that, and it'll just go in the back of the truck, and then you drag it out, and I'll have quad and trailer for dropping
Right.
off for takeouts and stuff like that.
Is that an anchor in the back, like very back right here, like an anchor?
Yeah.
Port. Okay, that's what I
Yeah,
thought. I'm
yeah.
trying to find
There's
a
an
picture.
anchor. So there's a spot in the side where like you say you catch a fish and we want to net the fish, right? I pull off in the side, and then I can hit this, grab the rope, you pull it, then you let the anchor drop, and then I can net the fish.
That's cool.
If it's safe to do so, obviously.
Right. So obviously, there's no place if you wanted to put like obviously a little trolling motor though. You don't want one of these though, right? Just a wrap.
You can get a mount for a trolling motor. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Those are cool. That'd be super fun. How much they wouldn't weigh very much with all the aluminum? Like 100? Wouldn't be 100 pounds, would it?
That one's a little head. That one's about 100 and something pounds. But you can manhandle.
That's
no problem.
doable.
Like,
My Pelican bass radar is like 140 or 30 pounds. I can get it myself in the truck. I just lift the front up and then slide it, then run to the front back and then lift it and push it up in. It's not too hard. You just couldn't lift it all by yourself, but it's pretty easy. That's cool. Super fun.
Yeah.
Try that.
I'm super stoked. I can't wait. Like April 1st is opener for me, so I'm literally like less than 2 months away from fly fishing. So
that's scary. Hey, Brian, what was yours called? The Power 100, the kayak or the boat motor, the version like with the motor with yours?
Mine is the Power 100.
What brand you said?
Pelican.
Pelican?
Yeah, Pelican makes the Catch Power 100.
I have to show this to you. I want to, because I don't have. Hang on. There we go. Okay. Catch 100. So this guy, this is yours, right? I think.
That's it. Mine.
What
Not the
color
blue
is
color.
yours?
I
Which
got
one?
the gray or tan, whatever it is. I don't have the blue one. It's probably the best. I love being able to turn around and just.
Oh, hold up. I didn't know it was a 360 seat.
Yeah, it's a
Hold
That's
the front door.
Great. Because I can remember, well, mine doesn't have a seat. My little like Pelican green thing that was my first one I bought. It has just yeah, it's all one chunk. It's
Yeah,
okay. It's so
I'm
great.
the canoeist over here. I'm
Oh,
the
those are
purist.
fun too, though.
I love my canoe, man. I
I
love
like to
floating down the
canoe.
river. I did the red with the Hui.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I took him down in the canoe down the Red Deer. That was fun. He had a blast, man. Got him on some whitefish and
Yeah.
couldn't quite get him on the browns, but we hooked up on a couple browns and we lost them.
How do you plan that then? Wherever you guys get dumped off, do you have somebody
Yeah,
pick you up at the bottom, or how, or like at your stop endpoint?
we store a vehicle.
Oh, so you
I
guys have
store a
two vehicles, and then
or
one
if
just
I'm by
drops it
myself,
off.
I stored.
That
Yeah,
works out
I
then.
have a trailer too, and I'll store my quad at my takeout.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a good Michigan, you dork. You have to get any money. Super chat. I don't have any sound effects for this. I got my soundboard ready for the duck race tonight. And I wasn't going to tell you what it was.
Nice.
I
Well,
didn't add
for-
anything for that yet.
For the people that are watching that don't know this, it is not free to do StreamYard, what Cody does, and having all the guests on this. So Cody pays for this kind of stuff. So I figure I'd throw him a few dollars here.
Thanks, man. It's all good.
Help support the channel.
No, let's appreciate that. None needed,
know.
though. It doesn't really matter. Just for fun anyways. I don't care.
I know it is. I just thought, I'd chip in a little bit,
Swell guy. I'll hit you back
Yeah.
to 10. When you do your stream, I give you 10 back. Then we're good. Actually, I'll give you 10.01. I gotta up you a little bit.
Yeah. I'm sure YouTube takes a cut of that 10. I don't even know what they take, but I'm sure they take.
I don't know if it's super chat. I know like for memberships they do. It's like a 70-30, I think, for memberships.
Yeah,
for
like
that. Never looked into super chats, so I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cool. Wait, well, just 14. You know what we should do?
Duck.
We should do. Wait. I've been waiting all night for this.
Duck race.
Duck race. Oh yeah. I gotta set her up now. Hang
I
on.
hear.
What's that?
Hear it, but whatever it is, whatever you're laughing at.
It's my sound effect. Come on. I'll let him go again. I'll get it warmed up. Warm your little duckies up. So here we go. I gotta get it set up on the screen. Give me a second. Oh yeah. Pick your duck. Wish you could pick your ducks. Okay.
Wow,
How many people didn't know this?
so back.
Okay, you gotta say, if you guys are new, if you haven't seen this, the winner gets a free lure. So we should do 3 races again. Hey, keeps it more
Oh.
entertaining. The first 2, the winners, or what did we do last time? It was
Best of
3 races, and then the winner of the 3. So was there 4 races, or what did we do? Do you remember? I'm hoping you do.
Didn't you do it? You
what did we do?
couple, and then there was like, yeah, I know you did more than
I think
one.
we said who won. Wasn't
Forget his name. Who won last time? But yeah. Let's just do that. They will do 3 races. Top 3 goes to the final. So there's 4. So the winner out of the first 3,
yes, that's what you did.
they advance and go to the 4th.
And then there was the 4th race, and whoever wins that wins.
Okay.
It's funny. I don't think it was one because Northern Girl had like 3 ducks that came in like 2nd, 3rd, and 4th or something.
Yeah. That's great. Okay, whoever wants to be in, you have to just say duck in the chat, then I'll just add your name in it. That's the easiest way to do this. And then I'll try not to miss anybody. Actually, I'll watch. You guys can switch the screen back while I do that. It's just easier. Okay, say duck in the chat, and then I will add you to the game. There is 14 viewers, so hopefully get 10. We need at least 10 people saying duck. duck, goose, duck, duck. Okay, 6. THB. I don't care if you won before. You can still enter again. I could care less.
Oh, Detroit Basson's in it.
What's that?
I know Detroit Basson, or I don't know Detroit Basson, but I see Detroit Basson all the time.
Oh, nice. I don't know if I recognize the name before. Detroit, have you been
Hey,
talking much in the chat, or maybe I missed it?
Detroit Basson comments on my stuff. I appreciate that.
Oh, nice. How does it work, Ja? I'll just put your name in. If you win, you get a free lure. Then just DM me your address. I'll send it to you. But we do 3 races, and then the winner of those 3 go to the final, the 4th race, and then the winner of that gets a lure. I'm gonna do a different lure this week. I think something different. Who else was it? Detroit. Okay, we have. I'll put my name 2. We have 3. We have 6. Come on, more people. Let's go. Say duck, duck. I'm gonna add. I'll add my name too. That doesn't count though. Jason, add to Brian. I better spell it right in case there's another Brian shows up. Brian.
We got a couple more. Throw duck in there.
Jenkins. There we go.
Jenkins, yeah.
Jenkins. Okay. We're up to 3, 6, 9. What, I gotta scroll up again. 3, 6, 9, 10, including us. 10 including us. Come on, guys. There's 14. Let's get more people in this. It's funner. I'll get the hooks. Everybody say duck if you're not in. I'll grab some different ones this time. I don't know which one.
Oh, there's Kyler.
Actually, screw it. This week we'll just do the pack of this. Ooh, the pack of the they're all different colors, but this is the way they went in there on the case. There's 5 different colors. So we'll do the pack of micro spins. Pins. Can't spell. There's green, blue, pink, red, and silver.
You get Kyler J.
Kyler, we'll get him for the Kyler.
Kyler J. Late entry.
I'll take one. I get it out of the package. Hang on, it's easier you guys can see them. I'm not taking those out. It's a pain. Oh, yeah, they're 3.5 gram micro spoons. I've caught trout on them. Walleye, obviously pike. They're not hard to catch on anything, and they're all single J hooks. And you can use them for hard ice, hard water, or open water. It doesn't really matter. They all the same design. They got a really good flutter motion too on them too. They look good in the water. Damn it! Everything's backwards in the phone. There you go. 5 colors. Kim, Kim, hey Kim. I could deliver those for free. You can find some. Meet ya, Kim. Okay. Okay, I think that's pretty much everyone. I gotta put this one back real quick. So yeah, we'll do 3, top 3. Go to the final. Everyone's in there. Okay. Oh, I got an ad show up. Ready? How long should we do this one for? How long did we do the last time, the first couple? This 30 seconds is enough since there's 3, hey?
Man, mine is so lagged behind.
Okay, I just switched to the screen. I'll wait to the timer. Tell me your delay. See if it's like 10 seconds in.
There you go. I refreshed it. You're good to go.
You good? Okay. So we got everybody. Oh, there's some cool. There's the clown one. That's a hard hat one. There's a mask one. I think Kim's got the hat on backwards one. Okay. Jason, you know how this goes.
Oh, 5,
Go.
4,
3, 2,
1.
Oh, I missed it. I'm gonna write these down with the pen too, so I don't forget.
And my off. It's like 87 seconds.
Mine just started.
Does it? Okay, I better not say the winner then. I'll act surprised in 10 seconds. I want to say it. I got 5 seconds on my timer. What are you at?
10.
Okay, you're pro 5 then. Tell me when you see, because that's when everybody else will see.
6 for the win.
Yeah.
6 wins, Kate.
Oh, 6 wins.
That's the first one. Like the little timer here.
Love the by the way.
Did I? Oh, I had some race music to add it to the StreamYard. Got some video game music. I went on Epidemic Sounds and downloaded a whole bunch of music today.
Nice.
Sounds good.
Oh,
It
yeah,
suits
nice.
it. Love it. Oh, look at the penguin. Brian's got the nice pink duck. He's a flamingo. What are you doing? Oh. Okay, I won't say it again.
5 seconds.
Jenkins.
Jenkins the
Leroy.
win at number 2. Okay, reset.
Jenkins.
Oh god, I'm not even. It's lagging. Winner. Why won't it let me? I can't. Okay, there we go. I thought we are gonna have to re-enter all the names. Okay, final for the second last. Ready? Go.
This is the final for the. This is it.
No. We'll take the top 3 on the next one for the 4th race.
I got you.
Oh yeah. It's exciting racing for dicks. Hey, I'm in the lead. My duck looks like it's got Ebola or something. Look at what it looks like. Something's wrong with it.
One thing I know about the duck, Cody has no chance because the one in the front never wins.
That's true. Okay.
All right. Nice. Hey, who?
Nice. Okay. Now I gotta re-enter these things.
Okay.
I'll make this quicker. Not bored on my screen. Give me a second. Re-enter.
Jaw.
Clear. Come on, I gotta restart this real quick. So what are you doing? What are you doing tomorrow there? Who's going fishing? Anybody going fishing? Oh, everybody comes in now. We got more people, and then we missed the. Oh, Chris. Sorry, you missed. You said
you
duck
missed your
way
chance.
too late. I cannot enter you. Not my fault. Okay, hang on.
But, either Monday or Tuesday, I think I'm going to take my kayak out. I really do.
Oh yeah, you can
Nice.
probably then. Hey.
Oh yeah. Now I don't know if I'll go bass fishing. Maybe I'll just go perch fishing off my kayak. That'd be pretty cool. I'm not
Yeah. Okay.
I know guys who open water fish for perch with their ice rods in the summertime.
Yeah, you could. Why not? Especially if you're like doing drop shots or anything.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah.
I did that last night. I dropped my favorite ice rod in the water. I couldn't believe it.
Oh, I heard about those.
God, I know the pain when you drop stuff in the water. Oh, remember that one video I lost that rod? It was open water. It was just Canadian Tire Shakespeare combo thing or whatever. I found it ice fishing on my camera and I pulled it out of the water, but then I just kept it and threw it out. But everything was so rusted, it was just shot. But I got it back.
I know pretty much where it is. It's in a very, very small marsh. And I never went back. That was last year when I dropped it in the water. I was like, oh my God. The problem was, they got ice rods had the little short handle on it. And I tried to put it in my rod holder and it just fell right out. And I took a swipe and I had it. And I just missed it, man.
Oh, God.
Broken. It wasn't even that expensive. It was just my favorite rod, ice rod.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, ready for the final? Got our engines ready here. Oh, yeah. Let's do this. Okay, ready? Go, Jason. Count us. Count us. Okay. It's racing. Can't tell you. Okay, I'm at 50 seconds now.
I'm at 55.
Okay, it's pretty about 5-second delay then all time. Okay. How do they make this one a little longer? I fish rods in open water. Yeah, why not, really? Outdoors, THB's going fishing tomorrow. Where are you going? What are you fishing for? 25 seconds. Pretty close race so far.
Yeah,
Remember, where's it go? With a set. Micros. 2.5 gram.
6 is making a push on my camera here. 6 is making a push. Oh, Jake.
Oh, it's close. I can't say it. Tell me you see it.
Leroy!
Oh, Jenkins.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wish I had the commentating voice like that, too. It'd be pretty cool.
Is Brian's still like way behind on the camera on yours?
Is he way? What do you mean? What?
Like his, it's like super slow mo on his right now. It's like someone just turned his whole life on slow mo.
No, I don't think so. Jason, go like this. See what it does. No, he's not in slow mo. He's on fast mo. Doing like 60 frames there. Not skipping around at all. Oh man. Yeah, I guess who won again? It was Jenkins. I guess just DM me on either like Facebook or Instagram. Doesn't matter. And I'll send you your hooks. I love the dock races. They're so fun. I looked for more games to do, like for all of us with the chat and everything. I can't find any cool ones unless somebody else, or if you guys know any of them. Like I don't know. I tried to find some fishing related ones. Know of any?
I don't know anything off the top of my head, but
What was the
I
question?
can look
again?
into some stuff.
What was the question? What do you need?
Just for more like games and stuff. I tried real quick to find more like online ones like this for everyone, like racing ones. I thought I seen different versions of the racing ones, but I couldn't find them tonight. I'm gonna look a little harder.
I've seen ones where it's almost like a wheel that you spin the wheel and you find out which.
That's
where.
That's on this site too. I found that one tonight, but I don't know how we can relate that, or unless you're playing like word games or something.
Right.
Or if you can put questions on it. I think actually, you could ask, yeah, truth or dare. Guy's cool. Double dog dare ya. Yeah. Jeez. So, how about that camera? You like it, hey? Brian?
Oh, the Markham, man, I absolutely love that thing. I'm playing around with another camera that I got for free. I got to review in the next couple days.
Oh, we got another one? Which one?
Well, the
MOQCQ GR? The company that has a password and a fucking name that doesn't make any sense. They're not even trying. Yeah, that's the same packaging. Which one you got? Mine's right in that.
Did yours come in a box like this?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, it did, but that's the first thing I threw out. But their packaging's really nice, though.
Well, I mean, I'm going to keep it for when I do the video. But yeah,
right, right.
I was happy with it.
This guy.
There's there's a couple of things I don't like, but for the price, it's pretty
cracked
good.
Screens.
Yeah, right.
Like you guys all had cracked screens. Everybody.
Cracked
And then there's another guy from Saskatoon that did a review. His first one I think came with cracked screens too. And then somebody told me to do with the DVR version, you have to take it apart too, or there was something about it, something like what you were saying, Jason.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I think this one still has the cracked screen. I have a screen to replace it. I
can't hear you. Are you your mic turned down again?
I hear him.
Can you hear me?
Okay. Okay, it's a little louder. You're really, really quiet there.
Okay, sorry. So you can see right here, right?
Yeah.
That's how this one came. Right? Crack screen.
I thought you replaced that.
Hold on. I'm like that guy from Facebook or whatever with his wife. Hold on.
Come on. Show us.
This is the one that I fixed. I fixed the screen. I went and ordered a screen.
Was it hard to change or not too bad?
Oh no, it's not charged. What?
Story of my life. I got something funny about that later on in my video. God.
Maybe if I plug it in, it'll turn on. Maybe this will work.
Is that the one that they said was you're dealing with 1080 then? That's the 1080 one, right?
Yeah.
That's the one you fixed, right?
Yes, that's the one I fixed. But it was working. It's plugged into my computer right now, so it tried to load.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but this is the one with the I fixed the screen. I ordered a new screen, which is there it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like the display on there is pretty nice. Seen double Jasons. It's pretty good though, actually, hey.
So this screen is good. Like there's nothing wrong with it at all.
I like it.
Video quality of the recording,
Is it okay or kind of?
Okay.
Yeah. Better off to record with it.
Fine.
You better have, like use
Not
like a
720.
GoPro on your screen to record it or what?
Yeah, that would be the best way. Yeah. But I mean, I've enlarged it on like a couple like Instagram videos, and it was okay. Like the footage looked fine.
That's all
But
right. Yeah, sometimes
yeah,
that's the best way.
for its price point, it's okay. I mean, Oyoyo actually has a better one. I mean, they have a 5.5-inch one that records in 720,
Well,
and it's
that's the
just like
right.
this.
I'm gonna show you those shots right now. What?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Oyoyo has one like this. I reached out to them to try and see if I could get one, but they didn't say anything to me.
that's a deep. Oh man, that's pretty clear, Brian. That's nice.
I like that. It's not, I'm not gonna lie. It's not a Markham or anything like that, but
That's still pretty darn good. How deep is that?
That was like 8 feet deep, something like that. So
Jeez,
the one thing,
that's pretty good.
as far as DV, one thing I didn't like is that it's an internal memory card, so you have to have the actual unit with you if you want, and plug it into your computer.
Yeah.
Like say you're gonna go on an airplane or something like that. You can't just bring like a card with you. You get the actual unit with you.
Right.
That was the thing. Otherwise, I mean, I think it was priced right and everything like that. I didn't have everybody else had problems with the screens. I never had a problem with my screen at all.
No, I didn't either. Just those other guys had bad luck.
Yeah.
It's just the shipping time it gets overseas, how people handle it, Amazon crates, like they just probably throw it around.
It is.
Bad stuff.
The thing is, like that front part, it doesn't take too much to push on it to touch the screen.
Which is bad then, bad design. Crack it.
Well,
That's probably what happened on all of them.
You could just put pressure on it, and honestly, guaranteed, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
And they even said they said I think it was on the instructions or maybe it might have been on the Amazon part where it said you can't get moisture on it like at all. So it's not really an outside of the hot
water. Underwater camera can't get moisture on it.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like say it's a little bit of mist or raining. They said that LED screen, they said don't get any water on it, period.
That's another bad design then, clearly.
Yeah, you're going to get water.
Oh, God, yeah. Especially when the fish comes out of the hole flopping, man. I get mine wet all the time. And with the dog running by and snow, and it's just constantly wet, the Markham.
This is what the screen looks like.
When you buy it separately?
Yeah.
Just throw some silicone over that and smear it on with your finger.
Literally. Like,
that'll save it.
Like, that's how thick. That's like my fingernail.
It's like an eighth then, or what?
It's about an 1/8 inch thick.
Yeah. Go like this. Do the test. Twist that thing.
Here's the broken screen that I replaced out of the other one. This one here is a new screen. This is a new screen that's going in the other one. But I'm gonna show how to fix one in a video.
That's a good thing because you're probably gonna get a lot of people to watch that, since half of them are broke.
But like, so this is a broken screen. Okay, this is the one I took out. Watch the flex in this thing.
That's the broken one?
Yeah, this is the broken one, man. Like, look, I can twist the shit out of this thing.
Yeah.
Like,
oh well, I mean, reason they don't pay a lot for them.
That's the thing.
But still, the whole water factor, they're gonna get some kind of.
How many people though have gotten and I mean, I'll say this for a yo-yo. Like, how many people have gotten one with a cracked screen in it?
I don't think anybody. Not that I know of.
I haven't.
The forums or anything. Oh, speaking of that, I'll switch over right now. Some of the other people haven't seen the yo-yo footage here. Wait a second.
And Oyoyo just came out with a new one that has it's a 5.5-inch screen, and it's very similarly built like the Morecore.
So it's not in the silver case, you mean? This new one?
No, it's like, look it up on Amazon, man.
Oh.
It's like this.
This is yo-yo watching right now, the footage.
Yeah, that's the new 720p yo-yo, but not the new version like case that he's talking about. This is like their trademark silver one. So it's really pretty good. This was like 8 feet down.
This is probably the camera I sent back to them because I was upset it wasn't 1080p.
Well, if this one's 720 though, yo-yo didn't claim it to be 1080 on anything. Oh. The camera's 720 and the resolution on the onboard screen, I forget what it was, but
I should have kept it. Pretty good. I sent it back. I asked them to send me a shipping return shipping label, and I sent it back. The one that they lied about.
Oh, jeez.
That's pretty good though.
But the thing is, I can totally tell you now. But using this, you can obviously tell my camera's on an angle. Next time I'm gonna put one of those hooks on the bottom and then put like a heavy weight so it stays properly vertical, because it's always off to the side a little bit and you can't do anything about it unless there's gonna be weight holding it down.
Yeah.
I found that camera from the MoQ, whatever it is, MQ.
MoQ or whatever, yeah.
I found that one was very light. They send you 2 little weights to put on it. I never did, but I almost did because it is an extremely light camera.
Oh, I did. I used those 2 weights for that one video, and I used 2 snap swivels to hold them onto the bottom. It's the same thing. It's so light. Do you realize that freaking cord is so thin when you got to weed it around your camera? I wonder if that's going to like crimp or break over time, because you got to fight to get that damn cord in there.
Yeah, I was extreme. I'm going to put that on my review. I was extremely nervous because you almost have to put your thumbnail into it to get it on that thing.
I had to. I wasn't getting it in any other way.
I'm going to break this thing.
Yeah, I'm wondering how well they are. Then you're used to grabbing your Markham. Now, hey, that's a heavy freaking club.
Right. And
that's a heavy camera.
What if a pike, for that other one, what if a pike bites your camera and it hits that tiny cable? Like, is it going to bite right through it? I don't,
Probably going to lose reception. If anything, you have to get a new freaking cord. It's a long cord at least, but just the RC. It's like a 3.5 millimeter jack plug-in, I think, isn't it, on those? That's all it is.
Right. How much was the price on? How much was the price on the yo-yo camera? That footage is surprisingly good.
I looked the other day because I put it on my Facebook. Some people were asking. I think it was $330 for this camera.
Okay. Canadian, yeah.
Yeah, and then this one you can pop out. Or, you've probably seen it before.
I like when you can pop that screen out. I know what you're talking about. That is a nice, because my you can't pop out the screen. So that is a nice feature.
Yeah, you've probably seen this then. I assume to get the memory card out, you push the stupid, and then the screen comes out.
Yeah, I should have kept it.
And it's right in there.
That's the one I have.
It's a 720p you got too?
No, I got one last year and it wasn't the 720. It doesn't even have DVR features.
Oh, okay. But you can't tell the difference. Every single case is the same with them.
Yeah.
Look at it or whatever, but yeah.
Although they have a new version of the yo-yo out now.
I want to look at this new one you're telling me about, since it's the
yeah.
My case is slightly different. It's like a black case. On the first one.
Oh, yeah.
So that's
you see it?
That's my 9-inch screen one, and I was so excited when I got the 9-inch. I'm like, oh, it's a bigger one than some people that get the 7. But you know what? Bigger is not always better on things, because I actually like having that small 5-inch screen on the Arkham. It's nice to be more compact, I think.
Yes, yeah. And the yo-yo kind of like flops around.
I agree with you totally.
I mean, it is cool. It's a nice big screen.
I want to.
Oh, I'm just looking at this.
Someone had a Markham HD for $500 on sale, or like on Facebook Marketplace the other day. I almost bought it.
Yeah, that's a pretty good deal. Local, or was it you have to get it shipped though, or
it's local?
Was it? Oh, that's pretty good then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe it's still on there. Maybe it's still on there. You should go look. Go buy it.
Yeah,
buy
I
it, Jason.
can't. I'm spending I'm gonna buy $6,000 for a freaking drift boat, man. I can't. I have to pay.
What's 65? You're spending 6, just $500 more, whatever. Just get the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is such a neat boat, though. We should take that. I don't know, anywhere if we use it. I want to be the captain, though.
Yeah, 500.
Actually, you got to be the captain. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll be skipper. Is that below captain? What's second in command? Captain, then what? First mate? Second mate? Skipper?
First mate?
I don't know any. I don't know any rank of commands there when it comes to boating. Put the 500 to the Humminbird 360.
Yeah. Next year we'll see how things are looking next year. I'm seriously considering picking up might pick up the live scope, or I might pick up the low rents, maybe the active live. We'll see. Target or
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Yeah.
If I wasn't buying a boat this year, I would have bought the Insta the Love Scope live scope. My buddy
Yeah.
has it, and I
Love
call it the
scope.
Love Scope because we love it.
Same thing. Yeah. I'm gonna get it, I think, next year
But
too.
he has the live scope.
You know, we
Yeah.
realized too, though, you'd save so
I
much
think I'm
time, like for panfish, anything, trying to find fish to start with, especially if you're making a video. It takes so much time to find them, to start doing stuff. You
Yeah.
just find them with the scope and go. Then you can determine if they're going to bite or not, but at least you can find them right away and figure it out in a hurry.
Yeah.
Other than wasting like hours someday just to try and find something. I just have that flash or the hummingbird, or you know that, just the basic one. I still like it. It's good, but it isn't a live scope. So
Yeah.
not quite the
I don't
same.
know. I like showing people both of it because then so people could focus on the fact of like, oh man, I gotta have all this, gas syndrome basically. Gotta have all this gear,
Yeah.
and then it's like, well, you don't really. Like, I don't. I mean, I catch fish all the time, and I don't have any problems. Live scope, I love it. My buddy has it, and we took it to a backcountry lake. We pulled it in on a sled, and man, it's sick. It's
It is
so
cool. Yeah.
It's cool. I don't care. Like, do you need it? No, probably not. But
It just
is
makes your life a
cool?
lot easier and quicker.
Fuck yeah. You want to
Obviously.
learn a lake fast, man? You can learn a lake fast.
Well, then at
Like,
least you
even
can
with
see
a
the
fish.
structure and exactly how the landscape is too. That's
Yeah.
so huge.
Yeah,
Find out if there's trees, anything down there.
yeah.
You'll friggin'
Yeah.
go look around Michigan next year. Probably gonna find some trucks and ATVs.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Oh,
you might
one
find a
of my
lot of good
buddies-
stuff.
One
That
of my
looks like a
buddies literally
Polaris.
found a boat,
Yeah.
and you could see the whole picture of the boat through the live scope. Like, it was.
Oh,
he
man.
sent it to me. I'm like, that's fucking cool. That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, my buddy came out a couple times last year. We used his live scope too, and just you could even see that it was a burbot coming in on the scope, just slithering in. And I think I told you that, like, his grid lines were 24 inches, and that's how long the fish was. So it was pretty much 24 inches when you pulled it up. You know, the damn size of it, the species before you even caught it.
Yeah.
It's cool. Everybody seems to have them now too. It's kind of weird not to, actually.
Yeah, they had beginning of the year this year. I think it's one of the Canadian online companies. Is it Tackle Depot?
Tackle Depot?
.ca. Is it
Mhm.
Tackle Depot? I don't remember which one it was. Anyway, they had the live scope on the full bundle ready to go for $2,500.
Like the ice
$1,000
edition with
off
the
it,
stand and
you could
everything?
do it in payments.
Was that like the
Yeah,
iced
it was
edition?
it was the whole unit, ready to go. I
Yeah.
think so. I believe it was. So but it was I think it was the ice edition, and it had the other. It wasn't just the ice edition. But,
Okay.
I I almost bought it, but it was $2,500, and I'm spending $6,000 on a boat here in the spring. So
65.
I was kind of like,
So you're gonna get that
"Eh."
Markham tonight when the stream's
Yeah,
done.
65.
You're gonna
Let me
DM that
get the
guy and
Markham.
say you still got that camera.
No, I've been trying to sell shit I don't need anymore. I got my boat up for sale.
Do you sell it yet, or you listed a while ago, didn't you?
Yeah, I haven't really actively been trying over the winter, but the ad's still up. So
As soon as the water
gonna
breaks,
sell
though, it'll sell quickly. Everyone is, and they'll have
I'm
the
not
bug then.
worried. I've been getting at least once or twice a month. I'm getting people asking about it, and I haven't even done anything with it. I haven't even updated the ad.
Yeah,
So
you should sell it for $6,500. It's your boat.
yeah.
What's it worth? I don't know.
My boat, it's about 3,000.
Oh,
It's
nice.
a 14-foot tinner, completely. It's completely rebuilt.
What kind of motor?
3 seats. It's got oars on it. 20 horse, two 20-horse Mercs.
Oh, that'd be worth freaking $3,000 then.
Yeah, some people are saying 35, but
I said 65.
there's some guys who lowball me, and I'm like, yeah.
Is it still
okay,
for
it's gonna be
sale?
25. or
Okay,
whatever.
bye. Goddamn
Yeah.
marketplace is annoying. It's so many
Yeah, I just
dorks.
tell them if they offer me 25, I'm like that. Then the second motor doesn't come with it. So,
Yeah.
and it's like you can take it because then I can sell the second motor for $500 to $800 and make more than what I'm asking.
Make more.
So,
Piece it out. Piece the whole thing out. The oars, everything. Cut the boat in half, and then take
yeah,
it back.
yeah.
Oh man, you know that stupid those old commercials with that guy that had that stuff you could slap on water leaks and stuff, and they tried it in a like a boat and everything too. That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking of right now. They cut it in half too. That's what it was for the part of the video, and they stuck it back together or whatever. Some stupid stuff or whatever. I forget what it's called. Just an old gimmick.
Detroit, I'm definitely a budget fisherman for the most part, but I'm also working on starting a guiding company. So,
When you start officially guiding, then?
and my boat when I bought it this year.
Oh,
In the spring here, probably.
Oh, right away then.
It might be like late spring. Yeah, yeah.
that's
it's
cool. That'd be fun. Doing
good.
something you love too.
Do you need to be like licensed?
Yeah, but
Oh, like-
go ahead.
You need to be licensed and to be an official guide over there.
The only for Alberta, all you technically need is I mean, there are guys that do it without, but is you need the insurance for it, like liability insurance.
Right.
And you need instead of my normal fishing license, I just upgrade my fishing license to a guide license. That's it.
Cool.
That's quite differently here. Like in Saskatchewan, it was just on Facebook not long ago. Like to buy the guiding license rights for certain like water bodies and everything, it's like 50 or 60,000, I think. Just areas and whatever. You only get certain areas.
Really?
Quite a bit of money, yeah. It was just on. It's usually on like the Lake Diefenbaker post or Facebook page when they're selling the rights when you can buy them. So you have to have to be able to guide to do that.
Wow, that's nuts. Like,
Yeah.
I would totally like if Alberta I mean, I've taken guide school, so whatever, it's not a big deal. But I've heard like there are lots of areas, like especially in the States,
Yeah.
and some places in Canada where you have to like take a course to be a registered guide, right?
Yeah. See, here it is. This is, if it focuses on my phone here, just give me a second. This is northern and southern Lake Saskatchewan. That's the license there for guiding. 55,000.
Holy snap.
Yeah, I don't know too much about it. Like, depends if how many like shacks you got and like, I don't know, ice castles, like some of these guys.
If you're guiding enough, you can make some pretty solid money, but
yeah, I don't know.
To start out with that, like,
yeah.
Wow.
If I was ever a guider, I'd love to get those snow cats and go out with people in those. That'd be so cool. Or not snow cats, bear, what are they called?
Yeah.
Those white ones?
Snow
bear.
Snow bears,
yeah. I said it, but I didn't really say it. Yeah. Those are like $100,000, those damn things too.
Yeah.
They're a lot of money. Man, have you seen those, Brian?
No, I haven't seen.
Oh, I'm going to get you a picture. Hang on. Snow bear. They're awesome. You pretty much can go out and like anytime and well, I'll just show you a picture. You can fish right out of them. These guys. I want to get some. Hang on. Put some more keywords. Yeah. We need some interior pictures, and there's holes in them and everything.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like like 100K. These things. They're a lot of money.
Looks like a U.S. mail truck.
Yeah, kind of. Hey, mail's got to go. Got to go across the ice. That's an old one. I think that yellow one. Yeah, they're neat. Super neat.
Postman Pat's got to get his mail in somewhere.
Yep. Pimp my bear. There you go. Oh, Pimp My Ride. When we were in high school, did you see that show ever? It was just terrible.
Exhibit with
Yup. Holy cow, they tried in that freaking series. They did a pretty awful job. They put disco balls in these vehicles, and they put a guy with subwoofers and then a fish tank with these fish. Can you imagine the fish's eyes? Like, oh my god, its freaking base is going off. The poor fish. I remember
Water's just
those.
rippling.
Oh god, traumatize those fish like you wouldn't believe. Huh? That'd be something.
I wonder how much exhibit made on that one.
Oh god, lots probably. More than what he should have, probably.
My snow bear.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh man. When did your ice evaporate then, Brian?
I bet you lost it completely 2 days ago.
Oh,
I
just.
went.
Oh.
When did I go? I
That's
went out.
depressing.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I went 5 days ago and we had ice, but it's got to be gone. Got to be gone.
Man. It probably won't come back, will it, this year? There or no?
Well, I mean, we're supposed to get polar vortex, but we might get canal ice. I don't think like main
Oh.
lake ice.
Could you imagine the Sim City then if you got a little bit of ice?
Oh my goodness.
You better be the first one out there. You're not gonna get a spot.
Save up your vacation days, Brian.
Yeah, no kidding.
TikTok shorts me crap out of people next to me all the time.
Snow bears all over Lake Winnipeg. Oh, I bet. Oh man, I started watching a show called Ice Vikings. It's pretty cool.
Mm.
Just in northern lakes in Manitoba or whatever. And they're fishing, and you know it's crazy too. And they don't know why. It's just the way they've always called walleye. They call them pickerel. They're not. Well, obviously they're not pickerel, but they're walleye.
Yeah, in Ontario, everyone calls them pickerel.
Yeah, just the way it's always been, I
Pickerel
guess.
is actually a smaller version of a pike.
Yeah. I wonder why. And then you research it, and it's just they've been calling it that forever, so they just call them that, even though it's actually nothing to do with this species at all.
Yeah. When
I
I
used
think
to call them pickerel for the longest time.
when I think pickerel, I'm thinking like chain pickerel or there's
Oh yeah,
another,
yeah.
you know,
That's it.
I'm forgetting the other one. There's a small even, and that's what I think of when it's pickerel. I've never caught an official pickerel. I've always caught pike.
I haven't
pike.
either, actually, either.
No.
But since we're talking about fish again, I'll find a blue perch picture if I can, a decent one. That was such a cool fish he caught. It looked equivalent to that one, hey, Brian?
Slime rocket. A ditch pickle.
Ditch Pickle. I love that name. Ditch Pickle.
Ditch
I've been
Pickle.
waiting to call one to call them that. Yeah.
Now I always hear like somebody Detroit slime rocket. I always hear snot rocket.
Yeah. Yeah, cool fish though.
Slue shark.
Slue shark, right? Oh, our team in town, like every so often, like a couple times a year, or whatever, they can make up their own names. It's kind of like I don't know, just a thing they do to generate more money, and they sell more merch. But the hockey team in town is called the Slue Sharks.
Slue sharks.
Yeah,
It's
pretty cool.
Nice.
Cody, when are you gonna catch some rainbow? I caught 2 blue pike at a cold lake. It's rare to catch one in a lifetime. A blue pike? I don't even know what. We're on the search board here.
Bear. A buddy of mine caught a blue pike out of Calling
Really?
Lake there 2 or 3 weeks ago.
A blue pike. Okay, I'm looking right now.
They're really cool. They have a blue pigment. It's something in their genes.
Huh? Something? What causes it? Typed in blue.
It's something in their like glands or something like that it causes them to go like have a blue pigment to them.
Oh,
it's very cool.
Must be super rare if Google's not even picking it up.
Yeah, they're very cool looking. They're very rare.
I've seen the blue walleye.
Yeah,
they are really cool.
Very rare. Let me see.
Here's a good picture one.
Let me see if I can pull up the picture here.
That's so cool. That's pretty. Look at the dorsal fin, tail fin.
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Dorsal isn't really up right there, but there's a better one. That one's kind of photoshopped. That one's probably photoshopped a little bit too. The saturation, you can tell it's kind of crushed.
Yeah.
There's a mounted one.
Oh, you're looking at the blue walleye. Yeah. Yeah, the blue walleye are really cool.
Yeah.
There's a lake. I actually have the lake pinged on my map. I'm gonna go because I go to Ontario for like 1 to 2 weeks a year.
Oh, okay.
And I go around this area, and I'm gonna go I'm gonna go try and see if I can like do a canoe trip in there and see if I can catch them.
Yeah, that'd be
I
awesome.
mean, it shouldn't be that hard, but yeah, blue walleye. It's so cool. I was watching a guy's. If you look up Lost Lakes, it's the guy I like to follow. He does like a lot of canoe trips, stuff like that,
Okay.
and it's really cool. There's something in the water that makes them blue or whatever that work with their
Right.
body or
Yeah.
yeah, it's really cool. I'm like, oh my god, and I looked and I went
Hauling
down
that
the
in,
lake.
man.
And,
Ooh, that
hmm?
looked good. Hauling that in. PA
Yeah,
Raiders has the Cobra chickens. Yeah.
Cobra chicken.
Prince Albert. That's awesome. There's a couple more really good ones too. I don't remember their names though. My first hammer handle. The second was
Hammer
5
handle.
pounds.
Yeah,
Hammer handle. That's a good one too. Little gator. LJ or something.
5
Yeah.
pounds.
Something would be. Yeah. It's kind of interesting.
Okay, what's everyone's biggest like fish? Walleye, perch, bass. I know you can do bass, Brian.
For
Mine would be the
bass,
walleye for me, I guess.
Do bass too. I have caught a big bass in Ontario.
I've
for
never caught a
bass,
bass.
the biggest bass I caught,
Go.
the largemouth and
No.
small, about the same size. They're about like 21 inches and like 5.5.
That's a pretty
Yeah.
big one, hey?
Yeah, I
Nice.
got both of those last year
Nice.
too.
You got what?
Yeah, I got both of them last year.
Ooh, nice.
You know, my personal best for bass are both of last year. So
nice.
I really want to get a 6-pounder. That's like my goal next year.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I have a question about bass. Would you prefer to fish small or big, and why? Is there like what's the preference?
You're talking about lure size?
Like largemouth or small? I should have said.
Oh,
Sorry.
all right.
Large or
No,
small?
no. Man, you know, smallmouth are the best fight, and so I do like the nice fight on them. But I like fishing waters that largemouth are in. You know, I like fishing very small. You know, like Harson's Island. I love fishing Island. There's not really smallmouth out on Island. There's a lot of weedy area.
Yeah.
Smallmouth are on like, you know, on sand and rock and stuff like that. But I fell in love with the small here a lot just because of the fight they put up. You know, you're
I
spending
bet.
1 or 2 minutes fight, where the largemouth, that big 5.5 pounder, I could still reel that in like 20 seconds. It wasn't that long. You know, as good a fight as it was, it wasn't. It wasn't much of a fight. So I don't know. It's tough. I've been really falling in love with the smallmouth fishing the last year a lot.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be all
Smallmouth
right.
are so much fun. I did a trip. I drove to Ontario to go help my dad there one year, and I was able to do it by myself, so it was sick. Like I picked out all these lakes right off the highway that I could go fish, and I left early and fucking pieced out. And
Mhm.
this one lake has bass and pike in it, and the same lake was really cool. I was just fishing from shore. I was fly fishing, and I hooked this massive pike come out of nowhere, out of the weeds, just and like snap me off. And right after that, this bass came in, and it was probably like an 18, 19-inch bass. I never measured it, but it was big. My
Pretty
biggest
nice
bass.
tank,
Smallmouth.
yeah.
Yeah, and it was big. Like, it was probably like a 4-pound bass at least. I don't know, like that's just
Nice little
my
hog to catch.
oh, it was big. Like I was so surprised
Yeah.
when I caught it. It was pretty epic. I that's my biggest bass. But
Yeah.
how
THP.
pike?
14-pound
Surprising.
pike. Holy
Okay.
cow. My biggest one when I was 10.
Third. Somebody's saying a 62-inch sturgeon. My goodness.
Sturgeon, yeah, they can.
I've never caught a
depending on
sturgeon.
yeah, you've never tried them on the North Saskatchewan?
We fished there. I just never hooked up with one yet, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
we
Not
catch
though.
them like literally just 10 minutes from my house. We catch them.
I like those fish. Good old dinosaurs. cool
Yeah,
looking.
they're big.
They are neat.
What's your biggest pike?
Me?
Everyone.
Oh, I don't even know. I haven't caught a really really big pike.
You guys, that video you did with there were some pretty big ones.
Yeah, I never measure them ever really though. I don't know how long it would
God,
be. Your guess is
s-
as good as mine if you've seen the video. I don't really remember.
some of those were like at least 30, 35.
Yeah,
There was a couple big ones in there.
maybe yeah, around there, give or take.
I caught
Yeah.
a big one. I was fishing with Lucas, and it was the day before before the openings guns for deer. So I didn't bring a lot of fishing gear. We just decided to meet up before we went out hunting the next day. And I hooked it probably a master angler, maybe like a 36 or 37-inch pike. I didn't put my tape measure out there because
Nice.
I didn't really think about doing it. But Luke agreed. He's like that's probably angler about 3 foot. And I got a picture somewhere of it. It's pretty. It wasn't really
Yeah.
fat, pretty thin, but it was pretty long.
Yeah. Brian says I gotta
That's
put 8-inch
probably
suckers on my tip up. Yeah, probably. I don't
Yeah.
really put very big fish on my tip ups when I'm out, even at the river. That probably would help if I
Oh
put bigger
man,
ones.
I put a minimum of like a 6 to 8 inch
See, I
on
don't
my
ever
tip
do
up.
that. That's probably why. I just use little ones for walleye or whatever more so than anything. But if I were to try and get some bigger pike, it's probably a good
Yeah.
idea. They got on my Canadian Tire. Those what are those
Yeah.
freaking little
My
ones
biggest
called?
is 40.
That's a giant. That's nice. Oh, you said he had a 47-inch pike too, Ryan. Holy man, that's
Yeah.
big. I'd like to catch a big old
Yeah,
muskie
47.
somewhere.
Mine was 40 and it was 20 pounds.
Yeah, oh, that's cool. Oh, and
So
then
yeah,
Lake Cascade, hey, has those
that was a big
muskies that are like the tiger or whatever ones are
tiger muskies.
tiger
Yeah.
muskie. Yeah, there's so many species in that lake too.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat. But
Yeah.
far as
Well,
like going there, winter would be funner
we're gonna
probably.
have
Hey,
to do like we're gonna have to make it like a fucking week trip,
I
man.
agree. Go fish the whole time, just freaking have a blast. The
Get our brains
Airbnbs weren't
out.
that much money. Like some of them are like 160 a night, I think, and like getting a whole hut to yourself. So they weren't
Mhm.
like too terrible.
Yeah.
So that'd be pretty cool, man. That big lake. I just want to catch a big perch, 2 pounds plus, and clearly either get freaking. I've seen 3 pounders
Yeah.
on lots of videos. They pull them up like, yeah, just another 3 pounder, and put it back down the
Yeah.
hole. I'm like, oh, jeez.
Okay, biggest walleye.
That'd be mine at the landing or whatever. The 30-inch. Well, it's 29 3/4. I'm still not in the 30-inch club. I should have put that
Yeah.
thing on a rolling pin. Come on, get 30 inches. Let's go.
Stretch.
Yeah. Nope, 29, just about close.
Brian?
I don't catch a lot of walleye. I don't know. I caught like maybe like a 5 pounder. I don't know how long it was.
5 pound. You're probably looking at about 25-ish.
Right. Yeah. I don't catch a lot of walleye. I just don't. I don't target them that much. I
Yeah.
use it by accident. So
Yeah.
My biggest recorded where I've actually measured it was 25, and that was last year. But up in Ontario, the place like my family fishes all the time, like once a year or whatever. Me and my wife have caught some like 26, 27s, 28s, but I never
Yeah,
like
those are nice.
they were
Nice.
big. And there's this one hole, and if you go up, it's like 25, 30 feet of water. And there's this one hole, and if they're in between these two islands. If they're there, they're like 25 plus inch fish. And
wow.
they're
Nice
either
size,
there or
old
they're not
butterball
there.
in there. Big old belly,
Oh,
man. This is freaking.
yeah, they're just huge.
Mhm.
Like my wife's beat me. Like I'm pretty sure she's easily beat me inside walleye. And it was funny. Like my youngest, he was like, I think he was like just over a year old, and he's sleeping on her, and we're sitting on this hole, and she's just pounding these 25, 27, 28-inch walleye, and I'm just like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's a good, especially to get
That was
repetitive on like
crazy.
a few sizes like that as well.
Yeah, so when you go to Ontario, like you're allowed I think it's 1/18, and then the rest have to be the 18 to like below, right?
Hmm.
And it's good because we were trying to like we wanted to come home with one limit, right? And there was 4 under 18. No, yeah, one. It depends on which license you get. I think I had the license where I could bring home 4 fish per person. I only wanted 4 to bring home, but like one was over 25, one was over 20, and then the rest were going to be under 18.
Big
So
fish.
anyway, like we go and we're trying the spot and we're fishing, and I couldn't get anything under 25 from this hole. It was insane.
God, they're eating
It was
well, healthy fish.
stupid, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, perch.
Oh, definitely. Like I was like a few years ago now. It was like
Yeah,
15 and an eighth, and it was like 1.9 pounds. I think that one I got.
that's a beast. That's
Yeah,
beast.
that's the biggest one I definitely ever caught. That's why I got to get over a 2-pounder now.
Yeah, yeah. Brian,
Brian, what's yours? Brian,
That was-
which one's yours?
Ah,
I think we already covered that.
Yeah, I know. Wait a second. We still
What
have.
was it again?
It was this one. This is nice, Brian. Then it goes to serious, Brian. That one, I like that one too. Look at the belly on that thing, man. Oh yeah, you guys are still lagged behind on the pictures.
Yeah,
I see him now.
I like the mean mug. That should be your profile.
Yeah.
I like that too.
Yeah.
Nice. How many
Thank you.
stripes is that one?
Mine's-
One,
I think
two,
mine's
3, 4,
12.
5, 6, 7. I think that's an
Yeah.
8 striper, man. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Well,
Eights
If
are.
it
I
leak-
think that one I got was an 8 striper. That big one I got too.
if that one behind the, that's an 8, but it.
I think it's an 8.
Detroit Heat.
Nice. That's a nice one. I was always jealous of the people in Manitoba using live bait tip ups. I never tried for tip ups and pike.
Yeah.
Watching, yeah. Oh yeah, live bait. Hey, I'm surprised it's not like banned everywhere. Aren't they like stopping that in Manitoba in like a few years or something? I've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, live bait. It's like, huh?
Mm. How about burbot?
Never caught a burbot.
I never measured that one last year. It would have been the bigger than one I got this year, but it wasn't like super big. I don't know. That would be super hard to measure those by yourself.
They are
2 people to hold it down or something.
I was last year, the one ice fishing, the overnight video I did, was I caught a 29. I couldn't get him to stretch out all the way, so it was like 29 and something. But
That's a nice one.
Yeah, it was a pretty big burbot.
They are cool fish, though.
Well,
Hey, I sure like them.
I love catching burbot.
Just a neat fish.
Well, every time I see you, they're always all curled up, so it'd be really hard to measure.
Mm-hmm. I have such a
Yeah.
hard time hanging on to them, like getting the hook out. Sometimes, or just holding them in
20
general.
pound
They're like
bird.
slipping around. I'm trying to hold them like this, and they're sliding out.
Yeah. They kind of scroll up like an accordion.
Yeah.
Yeah. 39-inch burb, 20 pounds. That would be one
Cool.
hell of a fight.
Is it just me or do burbs' bellies just get fat as heck? I've seen some videos
hey.
are just massive. What is with burbits,
Yeah.
man, in that? It's crazy. Burbot recipe on another video. When we cooked ours, we deep fried it.
Bonk them first, then measure them. Fair
Like-
enough, I guess. I don't bonk all my fish.
Bonk
I'm
God.
not gonna fight you then. And I don't know if I could
That'll
let-
make them lean out. Jeez.
Yeah. I don't know if I could bonk a 39-inch burbot. I'd feel so bad.
That's an old fish. I wonder, yeah, it'd be a pretty old one then. It's
That's an
equivalent to
old
like
fish, man.
walleye
That's some
years.
Solid jeans in a lake.
Favorite fish to eat? I think perch and then walleye. They're both top 2, but I like perch, I think, a little bit more.
Yeah, I like perch and walleye.
I tried those perch that me and the kids caught there a few weeks ago. I gotta admit, perch was freaking really good.
Oh, yeah, it is. We got so
Yeah.
many like batters too. There's a beer batter we got. The Fish Crisp beer batter version is so good.
Mhm.
It's probably, I don't know, one of my second favorite. Even like the Cajun one too, like a spicy one with perch is really good.
So I do like a fish crisp butter but butter style with Cajun, and
Yeah.
oh my god, it is so good.
Fish Crisp is probably like one of the better brands, I think, too.
Yeah, it's my preferred one. I
Yeah.
mean, I haven't. It's funny, because I have it. I still have like a bunch that I'm like trying to weed through, and then I was gonna buy like the
A
catch and cook
bunch.
stuff to try it, but
Yeah, poor man's lobster. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend deep frying
oh,
like I did. I don't think that's the best way to try burbot. But we were deep frying the walleye, so we did it all together. And I don't know if it was that good.
mm,
I would definitely try another
yeah,
way. I think I did that
trout
wrong.
trout can be pretty good too.
Yeah, I like trout as well. Probably third.
Mm, yeah, honestly, with trout, I like little bit of garlic with
Oh
pan
man,
fried in butter and a little bit of lemon, man, and that's just cook it. Like just literally gut it, rip the head off, and
cook it, the skin
fry
and
it in the
everything.
freaking frying pan.
Yeah,
Don't even take the skin off, and then
I
just take
never
the
do.
skin, peel it.
Just leave it to cook it
Yeah,
on with it. Yeah,
100% my probably favorite way to cook a trout. Like
yeah.
literally catch, cook, throw it on the frying pan.
We got some trout batter. It's like brown sugar and something. I don't know. It was so good. Like I don't know. We tried it a couple times at the wife got or whatever, but I don't know what's in it. But brown sugar was the main ingredient, and holy cow, it was a
Mm.
nice rub to put on. The liver is good if you like that kind of stuff. No, I never tried that in a fish. Tried deer liver, but not in a fish.
Spice 1 cup of flour, freezer, add 1 can of beer.
Oh,
Deep
nice.
fried it best.
Spice. I do like the beer batter recipes. Have you tried the Catch and Cook by Jay Siemens? I haven't tried that, any of those.
No, I need to pick up some because I'm running out of batter now. But
Yeah. I've asked one buddy. He tried the
how about you,
lemon pepper
Brian?
version.
What?
I'm forgetting the name of what I use all the time, but I always put it. I'll put it in like an egg wash, and then I put it in something in it. The mix has a goose on the front of it. I'm losing my mind on what it's
Oh? Like a
called.
Cabela's brand or like a brand or like batter or something?
Nah, I've been trying to search it. You know what? I just the last of it too. It just has a big like white goose on the front of it. Maybe somebody in the chat knows what I'm talking about. I just can't think of what it's called. I'm losing my. But it's really good. I always do an egg wash and I just roll it in the mix, and then
Oh,
I fry
okay.
it, fry it in some vegetable oil. That's about it. That's all I.
Yeah. Basic's almost the best way too. Just the batter, and that's all we ever use. Like usually,
Mhm.
especially like perch or walleye.
Right.
But deep frying perch is so freaking good. Perch and walleye are the best deep fry. We've done that a few
Yeah,
times.
yeah,
We did couple times we did it. We did it on the stove with the frying pan. Can't
that's what
quite
I
get as
did.
much in, but I have like the Cabela's, like the big, like I don't know how many liter, 4 or 5 liter, whatever. That one's cool to use, but it's such a pain to clean after though. It sucks.
Yeah,
That's the only reason I don't like using it.
I basically fry mine in the pan with
Yeah,
oil. Like
it
I don't.
works. It's way
Yeah,
quicker other than getting
it
everything
is.
else ready.
Yeah.
Spicy catch and cook is good. Okay, I've never tried. The one buddy tried the lemon pepper or whatever and said it was kind of too much. I don't know if it's any good, that stuff. The other kind. I believe it's on the AV Outdoorsman forum somewhere, Detroit. Oh, the picture. Oh, of his burbot. 20-pound burbot. His 1.5-pound liver. Holy cow. Yeah, there got to be some big organs in those big bellies. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Quite
Yeah,
the
they're
fish.
pretty crazy, man.
And that was the first time I ate one, was the one I
Yeah.
kept from that other video.
Yeah.
I'm surprised how easy the skin
I
peels
missed my
off.
time to keep them. I'm so disappointed again because I caught one. I could have kept it, and
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna get out more, so I didn't keep them, and I missed it. Now February, March, can't keep them anymore.
Dang it. Oh, well.
That's fine. I don't care. Honestly, I caught a couple big ones, and I'll keep like a 24 or so, but like once they start hitting like well above the 28 to 30 inch range, I don't know, man. I don't.
Yeah,
Like,
those big
there's
ones
so
too.
many people that keep them. I'm just like, ah, fuck it. I'll just let it go. It's fine.
Yeah. Detroit says he's never seen a burbot. I'll show it on the screen then. They're quite
No
interesting. They're like
way.
an eel. They look like an eel, hey?
The bourbon are so cool.
Okay, we have to show them. We'll put them on the screen. They are.
Oh
They're
yeah,
freaking neat.
Brian. I know some lakes where I can catch those massive burbot. Like I trying to get a trip
Yeah.
together to go out and chase some big burbs.
The bellies, they're just pot bellies, these things. Where's a big pot belly? Like this picture looks really good. They're just long and yeah, when you clean them, you got to well what I did, I just cut behind the head back and then just got needle nose pliers and just pulled straight back and they just like it just peels right off. I thought it'd be a fight to get the skin off, but it was really easy actually. And then they get them all peeled off, see the bone structure and everything. It's cool. They're just like an eel pretty much, hey? Like, I don't know. And they just slither like a snake in the water. They're so neat.
There are some savagely big burbot, and for
These guys, the
I don't know.
fishing
This year
geeks.
they seem like they're getting a ton of pressure out here in Alberta. Like there's been a lot of people hitting them hard,
Oh, okay.
but they seem to do really well. Like for how much pressure they seem to get, they actually seem to do well because
Yeah,
no one really catches them much in the summertime.
they're
So
definitely harder. Hey, there's that window. Yeah,
you got to go nighttime in the summer. Like it's a fair like you will catch them in the summer throughout the day in the right
that
spot.
lots of guys
But
like go out in shacks here too, just for night bites for burbots, and they hang out in their shacks and fish for them.
yeah, yeah.
They look like snake. Yeah, they do look like snakeheads. Speaking of snakeheads, did you know they can like live like a week or something stupid like 5 days outside water and
Yes.
not die? Like, whoa! Hang on a second. Snake.
Yeah, Brian.
They're from the
Like out
Philippines.
here, they have after January now you can't keep anymore, which is really good because it yeah, definitely I think it's what really gives them that shot at because March they start to spawn here in Alberta anyway. In March they start to they'll be spawning right, and it's really cool because you'll be, I don't have I've accidentally put myself over top of a burbot ball before and it's really cool. You put your graph down, and all you see is all these marks just going like crazy, and you like and it's not perch either. Like it's like it's burbot,
Right.
and it's super cool to see, and it's really nice that like the after the end of January on actually in my area anyway, you can't keep them anymore,
Hmm.
which is good. It's nice because those big bird they get fat too now. Like March now, I'm trying to gear up to be ready for March just to hit the lakes pretty hard and try and come up with some big burbot and some big pike. I think.
I should try for like some big pike too. They're using some bigger baits. I've never really fished like really hard for them.
Yeah, I will. I'll hit them hard because then once April hits, um, I'll be fly fishing.
Are you gonna use like for your second line then for pike? Do you use your finicky fooler or do you use like a regular flag when you're fishing for them for your second?
I have the iFish Pro or the Finishiki Fooler. Yeah, I'll use either one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cody, I'm in Moose Jaw. I'd gladly come to Sask Landing and run some big baits with you and pike. Yeah, I've never really done it. I should though. Get the big ones.
You should, man. You got some good lakes in that area with some big pike.
And they're close for us too, yeah. That's usually where I go, like the landing. It's so close, like it's just straight down the highway and it's just off. It's a fairly good place. It's usually not that busy. Everyone usually goes right to, there's a marina that's really close by, so they get flooded in there. That's where mainly everybody goes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's
My
just
my favorite is I like using the tip ups. It's good, but I also really enjoy now that I kind of have the iFish Pro or the
use the rod.
finicky cooler.
Yeah.
I love like there's nothing better than hang like my 40-inch pike was on
Especially with your big heavy rods too, if you can roll those with the
yeah,
iFish
and that's
Pros.
what I like rolling the big
Yeah.
rods, man, and then listening to that drag just scream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe the next thing I get to is maybe like an iFish Pro or something. Hold the rod. I'd probably get the finicky fooler.
I'd
I'd
do
rather have
finicky
that one.
fooler.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's much more versatile,
that's what I think. Yeah,
smaller, more compact.
yeah. The other thing's kind of a pain. It
iFish
looks like when
Pro
you
is
fold the
kind of. I
stupid
got
arm
one
out.
for like $20 from a buddy.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
I do like using
yeah.
the flags though. They're fun to pull them in with a string, fight them. Kind of different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nah, you gotta do lines. I
Hmm.
like it. It's my preferred way.
Did you see those snake heads? Like I never looked at them that close. They do look like burbits in a way. Hey, I'll just switch the screen real quick
Yes.
again because very similar, just a little smaller probably. Apparently they're like a delicacy in the Philippines to eat. They're very good, I guess.
Yeah, there's a guy I watch on I think he's on Instagram. He fishes fly fishes for snakehead.
Oh man, bet they fight pretty hard too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Something different. I wouldn't know how to fish these guys, but neat. I want to catch a blue pike now, or a blue walleye, or a blue perch. I want blue something. That's what you got to get, Brian. Next, you got to get one of those blue perch. Yeah.
I'll be looking if we ever get out. I'll go get one.
Yeah, I guess we need ice. Well, yeah. Where was Lucas at then? That video was that this on Lake Sinclair too then, or?
Yeah, it was Lake St. Clair out at Fairhaven. Pretty popular spot. It's not like a hidden spot out at Fairhaven.
Well, his live that was on his live. He caught it though, right? There's a lot of guys in the background, obviously. So it was a
Yep. Yeah, he caught that. Pretty cool.
Go grab a coconut from the fridge. That's blue.
Fridge. Or the Labatt's Light. Was that what the mountains turn blue, or what the hell was that when it's cold? Something.
Coors Light.
Coors Light. Mountains are blue. They're cold. When do the mountains turn blue? Yeah. I fished Buffalo Pound in winter a couple times ago. I might be going there. Too late probably this year. I don't know, but that's not very far. Buffalo Pound. I'd like to go there. I seen one guy ran a drone across there on Facebook, and that big ice heave that was there not long ago looked kind of interesting. Yeah, there's a few like really popular lakes near us. Buffalo Pound's one. Blackstrap's the other. Last Mountain Lake, North Regina. That one's pretty popular too, and the main ones here. I've never really been to those though.
How far are you from Saskatoon?
Almost 3 hours, just under 3 hours, pretty much. I think.
Oh wow,
it's not too far.
How far are you from Regina?
The city that rhymes with fun. 2 hours about.
City that rhymes with fun.
Didn't you ever? It was what's his name said that Ryan Reynolds in a movie interview or something. He's like, because they're shooting in Regina for part of a movie, and he said they're in the city that rhymes with fun. And he got in a lot of trouble for saying that. Ryan Reynolds, oh god, that guy's awesome. So that's kind of the joke, yeah. Oh god.
Very good. Well,
yeah.
It's 11:15. You want to call it?
Yeah, may as well. Yeah. I actually finally finished this. I'm still a drinker.
I'm 2.
Yeah. Dealing with us. It's 2 beer.
Yeah.
That's all right. Cool. Well, thanks again, everybody, for watching. Next time, do another one.
Yeah.
Try and get maybe Lucas, then we can get him on next time, or plan ahead of time, get a 4th then, or those other 3 guys could make it today, but we can try next time for 4 or whatever if you want.
Yeah, for sure.
Doesn't matter to me. Cool.